The Deadly Mantis is a 1957 giant monster movie from Universal International that sees a giant praying mantis be set free in the Arctic and then make its way south, at least initially, to find a climate more similar to what it was used to many years ago when it was active. The mantis itself looks cool, nice stop motion. Its scaling the Washington Monument is a great visual, and it ultimately ends up in New York, so there's that for all the people who like to see big monsters in prominent cities. It may look off compared to today's and even 80s and 90s effects, but the projection work near the end impressed me. They have background, moving person, foreground, and then the foreground and moving person switch places. That couldn't have been an easy task. It looks decent and totally pulls off the intended scene. Cool POV shot on the water. Movie starts off with a very long map pan to establish the location of a volcano. There's also odd zooms into photos for establishing shots. There are military retaliation scenes, but honestly, they weren't too exciting. At times, the narrator seems like he's giving a lecture to us how much he goes on about radars, locations, phones. The movie and its characters spend a lot of time acting like we don't already know the monster is going to be a praying mantis. It's not always them figuring it out either. One part, this guy thinks it's a mantis, but instead of saying so, he goes on describing a mantis, its diet, and its mating ritual instead of just saying it outright. It's like the audience was supposed to guess. Perhaps it wasn't initially titled The Deadly Mantis? I don't know. There's plenty good here. Mantis in Arctic, mantis in DC, mantis in New York, mantis in heavy fog. And you know I love me some heavy fog. I wish this was remade in the 80s alongside The Blob and The Thing. If it was, someone please let me know. But as is, The Deadly Mantis does no more than you'd expect. Music is alright, characters are alright, love story is silly. There's a lot of better giant monster movies, even on the 1950s US side of things, and I'd really only recommend if the footage sparks your interest. So that was The Deadly Mantis, winner of the last poll. This is the Scream Factory release, if anyone was wondering. Again, thank you for voting on the poll. The new poll should be up soon. Thanks for watching.